Mercedes rookie Andrea Kimi Antonelli heads into Bahrain with confidence, following a standout run in Japan, where he became the youngest ever race leader en route to 6th and secured the fastest lap. The 18-year-old entered the sport with serious hype, following team boss Toto Wolff's assertion that Antonelli was the sport's next Max Verstappen. But while we're yet to see him beat teammate George Russell, the Italian is already making waves at Mercedes.
He's a brilliant fit in the team, and it's difficult to come in after a driver who's been as successful as Lewis has. And for Kimi, it's still, really early days in his F1 career.
Antonelli is no stranger to winning, with titles in German ADAC F4, Italian F4 and Formula Regional, both Middle East and European, after which he was fast-tracked straight to F2. But he was still overwhelmed by his F1 debut with Mercedes.
I think in Melbourne, he couldn't quite believe he was actually starting an F1 race. Having your first race being a wet one, well, that's particularly tricky, but he's settling into it, and I think there's a lot more to come from Kimi.
Regardless, in Melbourne, Antonelli kept it out of the Albert Park barriers when many of his rivals didn't, and finished up 4th after his post-race penalty was successfully protested. While in China, the 18-year-old raced with a damaged car, more at the rear, causing his rear tires to slide and lose grip for a 2 to 3/10 of a second drop in performance.
What happened was Leclerc had hit Lewis's rear tyre, and that broke his front wing end plate off. Now, Kimi saw that, but he couldn't avoid it because there were cars either side of him, so he drove over it, and that then went under the car and it damaged the floor fences. And that was costing quite a lot of performance.
Russell, a race winner who made his debut in 2019, has shaded Antonelli in all qualifying and races held so far, including the sprints, though just 15 points separate them after Japan, 45-30. But to keep his star rising, Antonelli needs to move the needle and start beating Russell on occasion with opportunistic results. That's the mark of a champion, and something Mercedes is banking on. Thanks for watching. To stay up to speed on all things Formula One, make sure you hit the subscribe button.